Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I will soon, soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room, room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm down to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta move. I got a gas, they running on fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. It's me and damn, you gotta choose. I'm taking what's mine, I'm doing fine. Don't see the vision, they looking so blind. I hit my lower, I don't got the time. Crossing my T's and they dotting those eyes. Don't take offense if I do not oblige. I can't be labeled like none of these guys. They hit me once and I'm cutting the ties. I was so low, but I'm back on the rise, it's real. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I will soon, soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room, room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm hopping now I gotta go. I'm looking back, they not even close. I had a 4, now I need a ghost. I got a wave like I'm on the coast. Same ones are down and I dare the show. So way that I'm ballin', they think I'm a pro. I'm getting sick by the money I gross. They saying whoa, I told them all what this is. I told them all I don't miss. Said it's my time, look at this shit on my wrist. And when they shootin' this brace, I'm going in. Ain't a new day, gotta shift. I cannot stick to the script, I cannot wait. Watch how I get it and flip. It's just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone. Just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone. Ayy, just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone.
Upper Sandusky High School, the mountaintop as we call it, plays host to this ladies N10 conference game where the visiting Wynford Lady Royals look to come in and knock off the home Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. We'll be right back with Pregame Show, live and free on the OH Report from the mountaintop.
He takes the Tostitos, fakes left, goes right, and dives into the salsa. Now that is how you bring home the snacks.
What is he doing?
Preparing for his next career as a commentator.
Isn't he a little young for that?
All the best players get broadcast deals these days.
Bill's Mafia is going absolutely crazy down here. Isn't that right, Billy? So true, so true. Back to you, Josh. Back to you. Now let's go down onto the field for the coin toss. Doesn't get much better than this.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Upper Sandusky High School, Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, Wynford Lady Royals. Welcome into the Kimmel Corporation pregame show, where I'm excited for a great ladies basketball game tonight. The Wynford Lady Royals come in riding a 5-game winning streak, including a huge win Saturday night over, at that point, 35-plus win streak Buckeye Central in the conference. And the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams come in trying to get the taste of a very difficult loss they suffered at the hands of the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles out of their mouth from Friday night. Super excited to see what both these teams have. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team spotlights. First, for the visiting Wynford Lady Royals, they come in the year with a 7-4 overall record, 3-3 in the N10, scoring about 48 points a game, giving up almost 39 key wins. They beat River Valley at home. That huge win at Buckeye Central Friday night. But they've already played these Lady Rams back on December 2nd at home, where the Lady Rams took care of business 47-31. But they're going to be led tonight by senior Grace Stucky, who has just had a phenomenal year, averaging almost 13 points and 8 rebounds per game, nearly a double-double. So she's going to be a huge factor in tonight's game. But let's go ahead and let's pause as we prepare for the national anthem.
Ladies
Josh Banks back with you, Upper Sandusky High School, Wynford Lady Royals, Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Now let's go back into our team spotlights and bring in the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, who are led by head coach Jerry Vint and coming to the game with a record of 9-4 overall, 5-2 in conference, averaging 49 points a game, giving up almost 30. Key wins, as already said, they went to Wynford and beat the Lady Royals 47-31, and they took care of a very talented Mohawk team here, or at Mohawk, 55-51. Now their key losses are a 2-point loss to Buckeye Central and a 3-point or 6-point loss to Colonel Crawford in overtime, a game where they led by 8 very late. They are led by senior 6-foot-tall wing Grace Iles, who we've called plenty of times on this channel, averaging almost 13 a game, 4.5 steals, and shooting 53% from the field. She's going to have a huge night and use that size if the Lady Rams are going to take care of business, as we're going to get ready and go over the starters for both teams, or keys to victory for both teams. For the Wynford Lady Royal, or for Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, rebound the basketball. You have the size advantage. Use it, rebound the ball, and after you get those rebounds, push the floor and get easy points. And then we've seen Upper Sandusky, they love to press, force turnovers, make Upper Sandusky play uncomfortable basketball, and come out with the W here tonight. For those Wynford Lady Royals, their 2 keys to victory are going to be physicality. That's how they beat the Buckeye Central Lady Buckettes on Friday night and then knock down the 3-ball. Alexis Stevely, Grace Stucky, and Reese McGuire all shoot the ball really well, as we're going to go into starting lineups with Miranda Engler, Reese McGuire, Grace Stucky, Alexis Stevely, and Katie Wagner for the Lady Royals, and Addie Newman, Grace Walton, Leah Kinley, Grace Iles, and Valoria Stowers for the Lady Rams. And that's going to wrap it up for the Kimmel Corporation pregame show. We're going to get right into action where Grace Iles has won the tip. Grace Walton with the ball for the Lady Rams. Kicks it to Kinley. Trying to feed it low to Stowers. Great entry pass. Stowers aiming to finish. Gets the rebound. She's going to be fouled by Wagner. That's going to be her first, team first. And Valoria Stowers is going to step to the line for 2 shots. Just off the back rim and no good on the first. Second one's good, splits the pair. Upper Sandusky takes a 1-0 lead, and here's that press we talked about pregame. Gets it into Grace Stucky. She's going to get it across the timeline. Top of the key. Gets it to McGuire. They want to look to feed the post too. They love to play inside out with Katie Wagner, but Valoria Stowers is big down there as Grace Walton gets the steal. She's going to look to push. Poked away from the back, and it's going to go off of McGuire's knee. It's going to stay on this end of the court with the Lady Rams. Walton gets it into Iles. Iles looking to go to work. Great pass inside to Stowers. She's unable to convert, but we're going to have a second Lady Royal foul. It's going to go on number 11, Reese McGuire. That's going to be her first, team second, and Stowers is going to step to the line for 2 more. Up and good. Second one. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. She's 3 for 4 from the line to start the game, and that's all 3 of the points. Gets it into Engler, the freshman starting on the floor for these Lady Royals. To McGuire. Again, wanting to feed the post. Can't get it to Wagner. She doesn't have a dribble. Now she gets it to Wagner on the wing. Gonna look to back her down to McGuire. McGuire uses her speed. Unable to get around Stowers. Great job on the defensive end, and that's gonna be a Lady Royals turnover. Walton to bring it up. Crosses the timeline. Iles in the corner. Walton's going to hoist the 3-ball. It's up, and it's good. Grace Walton knocks down the 3, and that's a quick 6-0 lead for the Lady Rams. Engler, crossover. Can't control it. There's Stucky. Back to Engler. Great pressure defense by Walton here. Crossover. Stucky. 3-ball up. No good. Great hustle play by Stevely to get the rebound. Walton trying to get it into Wagner. Unable to. It goes through her legs, and it's going to be Lady Ram basketball, as we're going to have a 30-second timeout here from Upper Sandusky. Great start for the Lady Rams. You can't ask for anything more. You hit your only field goal attempt. You get to the line 4 times. You're 3 for 4 from the line. Grace Walton's 1 of 1 from 3. That's what we've seen them do all year long this year. Every game that we've covered, they want to feed the post for about the first 3 or 4 minutes. Teams start to collapse on the post, and it leaves their shooters, Grace Walton, Addie Newman, and Leah Kinley wide open. And we'll even see Grace Iles. She'll step out to the top of the key and hoist the 3-ball up right now and then, too. Real interesting to see what Upper Sandusky continues to do offensively and what the Lady Royals want to change defensively to maybe prevent that post play. As we're getting back to action here. Iles into Walton. Walton across the timeline, gives it back to Iles. Kinley's going to hoist the 3-ball. It's up. No good. And it's going to be Lady Royals basketball. Here's that press. Gets it into McGuire. McGuire going to look to use her speed. Gets it across the timeline. Great defense by Walton to Engler. Stucky. Stevely in the corner. Stolen away by Leah Kinley. She's going to look to push. Great hustle defense by Alexis Stevely to Walton. Walton's going to reset the offense. Kinley in the corner. Back to Walton up top. Stowers. She'll take it. Step in. No shot, though. To Kinley again. Walton. Iles on the wing. Skip past to Kinley. No shot there. Looks like the Lady Royals have switched to a 3-2 zone here, trying to prevent them from getting in the paint. Stowers. Upper continuing to move the ball, using the skip pass very well here. Iles gets in the corner. Walton, ball fake. Stowers again. Upper not scared to just continue to pass the ball until they get the shot they want, as Walton has it back in her hands again. She'll set everything up. Stowers. Skip pass to Iles. She'll hoist the 3-ball up. Just short, but the hustle rebound by Grace Walton. We'll see her do that all night long. Her hustle is unmatched on the basketball court. Walton's going to get around the corner. Gets it to Newman. Newman traveled. Took one too many steps as she tried to get around the baseline. And it's going to be an Upper Sandusky Lady Rams turnover. McGuire. Back to Wagner. To Stevely. Back to Wagner. She'll get it across the timeline. Katie Wagner's going to look to go to work. She's going to spin. Great ball fake. Unable to convert. Kinley's going to get the rebound. She's going to kick it in the corner. Grace Walton, that's her favorite spot. She's unable to convert. Rebounded by McGuire. 3:57 as you see on our clock here to go in the first quarter, as we're going to have another steal by Walton. Ends up in the hands of Newman. 6-0 lead here still for the Lady Rams. Iles, great pass to Stowers. Unable to convert. Gets her own rebound, and we're going to have another foul on the Lady Royals. It's going to be on Wagner. That's going to be her second, team third, as Valoria Stowers is going to step to the line for free throws 5 and 6 for her here in just the first quarter alone. Off the front of the rim, no good. Kenna Caldwell and Zoe Whitmire are going to check in for the Lady Royals, as Wagner and Stevely are going to sit down. Stowers with 1 left. And just to give you a heads up, coming up tomorrow night here on the OH Report, live and free as we always are, Fredericktown at Cardington. That game projected to start about 7:30. as Stowers knocks down the second of the pair. 7-0 Lady Rams lead. As it looks like Brooke Finscali has checked into the game. Wynford looked to get it down low. It went off of a Upper Sandusky Lady Ram, and it's going to stay Lady Royals basketball. Engler looking to get it in. Tries to throw it up top to Stucky. Barely regains possession, gets it to Engler. Great ball pressure there by Walton and Newman. It's stolen away by Kinley. She's going to look to push, gets it to Walton. Grace is going to hoist a three ball. Unable to convert, but the rebound by Newman. Gets it to Iles. Iles back to Walton, to Kinley. Back to Newman. Walton in the corner. To Finscali. Back up to Iles. Walton again. Just continuing to move the ball around the perimeter until they get the shot they want, and that looks to be it. Leah Kinley's going to hoist a three ball, unable to convert. Rebounded by Reese McGuire. She's going to look to push for the Lady Royals. Engler. Down inside to Grace Stucky. She's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Cadence Iles. That'll be her first, team first, as Grace Stucky's going to look to step to the line. Cadence came over just a little bit too hard with her body, kind of ran into her a little bit on the arm. Stucky's going to step to the line and get the first point for the Lady Royals tonight, as they now trail 7-1 with 2:31 left to go.
And Alexis Stevely re-enters the lineup for the Lady Royals. There is one shot remaining.
As Stevely checks back in for the Lady Royals, along with Westrick. Stucky knocks down both. 7-2 Lady Rams. Kinley brings it up. Almost got away with a walk there, but it's stolen away by Stucky. Ends up in the hands of Engler. She's going to look to get around her defender. Feeds it inside to Stucky. Ball fake up. Finish. Grace Stucky. She's got all four for the Lady Royals, as they now trail 7-4 with a little over 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Stowers. Walton. Schwartz throws it off of the hands of Walton, and it's going to end up out of bounds, and that's a Lady Ram turnover. Lady Royals will take over. Iles is going to check back in, replacing Leah Kinley. 7-4 ball game here. 1:51 left. Goes into the hands of Engler. She's going to look to go around Walton. Great crossover by Engler. Didn't even look to take a shot. Instead, throws a backdoor pass to Stevely. She's going to be fouled by Iles. Stevely's going to step to the line for two. Let's take a look at that one again. Great defense by Iles. Used her hip to turn into her a little bit. All clean on the block, but the hip check is what caused the foul. Stevely's going to step to the line for two more. First one's up and good. 7-5. Lady Rams lead.
Comes back on the court, replacing Iles, and Leah Kinley also joins the Lady Ram lineup.
Kinley checks back in,
Replacing Schwartz.
along with, it looks like, Newman. Free throws up, no good. Rebound by Stucky to Engler. That's Caldwell. It's going to stay Royals basketball as that goes off of the foot of Newman. So we'll look at it again here. Sorry, off of the foot of Stowers. Kicked ball. Get it into Stevely to England, or to Caldwell. In the corner to Stucky. Ball fake. She's going to look to go around Stowers, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Stowers, as Stucky got around her on the corner, on the baseline. Gets around her on the baseline. Stowers couldn't beat her to the spot. She's going to get called for the block. They're going to get it into Stucky. She's unable to convert. Rebound by Walton. She's going to look to push. Kicks it in the corner. That's Addie Newman. She's unable to convert. Rebound by Stowers. Great box out there by Valoria Stowers to use her size and get the board. Newman, Walton, ball fake, Kinley. Great defensive effort there by the Lady Royals, as that one's going to be a jump ball. We'll see on the replay here. Goes off of her body, and then you see both players wanting the basketball there, Stowers and Whitmire. They're going to get it to Engler. Great job handling the pressure so far by Meredith Engler as a freshman for these Lady Royals. Shot put up by Whitmire, unable to convert, rebounded by Stowers. Gets it to Kinley. She's going to look to push. She gets it to Grace Walton. Corner three ball. Good. Grace Walton knocks down another, her second of the first quarter. So we're inside 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Upper Sandusky 10, Wynford Lady Royals 5. Great defense there by Walton. Engler, she's going to get around her. Gets it to Stevely, to Stucky. Caldwell. Whitmire. Step through. Unable to finish. Ball's going to go out of bounds. We're going to have 0.9 seconds left to play here in the first quarter as the Lady Rams are going to take the ball out of bounds. Walton letting it roll up the floor. And that's going to do it here from Upper Sandusky High School. The score of the Lady Rams 10, the Lady Royals 5. We'll be back after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back here, Upper Sandusky High School. The Upper Sandusky Lady Rams hold a 10-5 lead over the Wynford Lady Royals as the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams start possession in the hands of Addie Newman. Grace Walton in the corner, but she took one too many steps trying to get her the ball. And that's going to be a turnover, Lady Rams. Gets it into Stucky. Stucky going to bring it across the timeline. Stucky looking to get all the way to the hoop. Cut off there nicely by Stowers. Emphin Scally. Back to Stucky in the corner. She's going to look to go baseline. Kicks it. Ends up in the hands of Stevely. She's going to hoist a three ball. Unable to convert. Great box out by Addie Newman to get the rebound, and she's going to look to push for the Lady Rams. Stolen away by Engler. Another turnover. And we're going to have another Lady Royals turnover as both teams kind of don't want the basketball right now. Turnover, turnover, turnover. Who's going to be the first one to score a point here in the second quarter? They're going to get the ball into Walton. Gets it across the timeline. Kinley. Finn Scally. And it looks like Bailey Fox has checked into the game as well for the Lady Rams. Fox with it now. Walton. Newman in the middle to Stowers. To Fox. In the corner, Finscali. Up top, Newman. We're going to have a travel on the Lady Rams as Newman tried to get to the free throw line, spin around, and pass it back out to Walton. Finscali's going to sit. Engler gets across the timeline. Stevely in the corner. Top, Stucky, 3-ball. Just a hair too long. Rebound by Stevely, gives it to Engler. She's going to hoist the 3-ball. No good. Rebound by Stowers. Great box out by Valoria. She's going to get it to Kinley. She's going to take it all the way with the left hand. Leah Kinley, coast to coast. Great job, 12-5, Lady Rams. Engler across the timeline, runs into Newman. Crossover, layup, unable to convert. Rebound, hustle out, ends up in the hands of McGuire. She gets it to Stevely, who gets it back in the hands of their freshman point guard, Engler. In the corner, that's McGuire. Down low to Stucky. She's going to look to go to work in the post. Spin move up. No good. Rebound, Stowers. She was looking for the long ball to Walton. Instead gives it to Kinley. She'll give it to Walton. She'll hoist the 3-ball. No good. Offensive board for Stowers. Ball fake. Feeds it down low. Ball's on the ground. Ends up in the hands of Engler. She's going to look to push. McGuire, ball fake. Baseline, nothing there. Stucky, wide open jumper. Can't knock it down. Great rebound great box out by the smaller Grace Walton. She's going to push. Newman in the corner. Looked like they wanted to trap in the corner. They did not trap. It gets to Kinley. Stowers. Cross court. Fox. No good. Hustle rebound by Bailey Fox. Ends up in the hands of Stowers. Unable to convert. She gets another rebound that's going to be blocked. They're going to run out. Reese McGuire. Ball fake. Layup good. 2 points. Reese McGuire. Upper Sandusky looks to push. Walton, long pass to Stowers. She goes up. She gets hard fouled.
Foul on Wynford, number 10, Meredith Engler.
And that foul is going to be on number 10, Engler. Her first, team fourth.
2 shots.
Stowers is going to step to the line again. Free throw up. And good. Swartz and Finscali check in for the Lady Rams.
Royals. Stowers has 1 more shot.
Stowers' second one is up. Good. Valoria Stowers with 6 points on the evening. All 6 points coming from the line. As El Ham's going to check into the game, Stowers is going to get a breather.
Full timeout for Wynford.
So we're going to have a full timeout here for the Lady Royals. A lot of fun so far, a lot of action back and forth. Both teams kind of maybe need to slow down a little bit, calm it down a little bit, relax, get some things going for them. But while we have a full timeout, let's talk about some more games that we have coming up. Let's also mention every Wednesday we have the Joe Show, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. A lot of fun there. Joe Baylaw, legendary coach in Ontario. One of the nicest guys in the area, too. One of the nicest guys I've ever met. A lot of fun to be around. We have that every Wednesday. The rest of the week, we have St. Paul at Crestview on Thursday. We have River Valley at Clear Fork in girls action on Thursday. On Friday, we'll be back here at Wynford on Friday for Wynford and Upper Sandusky boys. Worcester at Mansfield Senior Friday night boys, Fredericktown at East Knox Friday night boys, and Lexington at Ashland Friday night boys basketball as well. So loaded slate of basketball here on the OH Report all week as Wynford's going to inbound. Engler's going to bring it up the floor. Engler gets it to Stucky. She's going to look to go all the way to the hoop, and she's going to get fouled.
Foul on Upper Sandusky, number 11.
First Federal Community Bank replay there shows that Swartz didn't get there in time. That's why we got a block call, and Stucky's going to step to the line for 2. First one's up, no good. Still a 14-7 lead for the Lady Rams as Grace Walton's going to check back in, replacing Swartz. Second one's up and good. 14-8 Lady Rams as Stevely's going to check back into the game for McGuire. Walton brings it up for the Lady Rams. Wynford showing a half-court trap here. Kinley, Walton, get it across the timeline here. They do. Looking to feed it inside. Great defense there by the freshman Engler to cut that ball off. It's going to end up all the way up the court in the hands of Stucky. Step through, reverse layup. Grace Stucky for 2. 14-10 Lady Rams. And we're going to have a Lady Rams timeout. It'll be a full timeout. (14-10) Lady Rams lead Lady Royals. Free throws, turnovers. A lot of fun here so far. Now let's not forget tonight, also on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube page, tip-off around 7:30. We have Centerburg at Northmore boys basketball, and we have Fredericktown at Cardington as well. So once this game's over, because we all know you love to hear me talk, you can jump over to one of those other games, enjoy them. You'll hear Travis and Brandon and Hayden as well on those games with those calls. Again, that's 7:30 this evening on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube page. As Walton's going to bring it up for Upper Sandusky. Kinley. Iles has checked back into the game. Inside. Back to Iles in the corner. Ball fake. Walton. Newman. Cadence wanted the ball in the middle. Looks like she might have had an open look. Stowers to Walton. Kinley. Walton again. Back to Kinley. Iles. Great cut. Walton's going to catch. She's going to ball fake. Newman. Stowers. Iles. Steps through. Can't convert. Gets her own rebound on the floor. Ends up in the hands of Iles, but we're going to have a tie-up. It's going to be Lady Royals basketball as Stucky gets on the floor and ties Iles up on that First Federal Community Bank replay. Engler looks to get it across. Does get it across against Walton. Engler's going to hoist the 3 ball. No good. Out of bounds. Lady Rams basketball.
Substitution for the Lady Rams, Cadence Iles.
As Iles is going to check back in, replacing Finscally. Walton. Kinley. Newman. Iles really wants that ball on the free throw line. Kinley. Walton up top. Iles. Skip feed to Walton. Nothing there. Iles in the middle. Stowers. Catch. Can't finish. Gets her own rebound, though. Iles is going to be open in the corner. She's going to hoist the 3 ball up. Just missed, and it's going to be another offensive rebound by Kinley. She's going to look to go all the way. Leah Kinley all the way to the hoop with a fancy right-handed finish on the left-hand side. Stucky with the ball now for the Lady Royals. Gets it across. Engler. Great defense by Walton. Stolen away by Iles. She averages about 4 of those a game. She double dribbles, though, trying to get it across. Seen Walton sprint past her. Thought about making the pass. And overthought the play just a little bit too much, as that's going to be a Lady Rams turnover. Stucky. Under 90 seconds left to go here in first half action. Stucky with the ball. Step back 3. No good. Rebound, McGuire. Caldwell on the floor as well for the Lady Royals, along with Whitmire. Stucky in the corner. She looks to take it all the way. Unable to. McGuire. Backdoor cut. Knocked out of bounds off her own hands. Passed the letter just a little bit too far. So we're going to have a turnover by the Lady Royals. 55 seconds left as the Lady Rams inbound it to Walton. Grace Walton, top of the key. Kinley. Iles on the wing. Newman cuts in the middle. They don't get her in time. We're going to get it to Walton on the other side. To Newman. In the corner, Stowers. Cross court. Extra pass. They really want to get to that free throw line. Best way to beat this zone is to get the ball to the free throw line and look for a backdoor cut. And that's what the Lady Rams are really trying to do. So we're under 25 seconds to play here in the first half. Grace Walton with the ball. Looks like the Lady Rams are content to hold for the last shot. Stowers down low. She's going to be fouled. We'll take a look back at that one. Great feed by Kinley to Stowers. Step through. She gets knocked by Stevely. Stowers is going to step to the line again for 2 shots. First one's up and good. Gloria Stowers with her 7th point of the half. Team leading, game high, 7 points, all from the free throw stripe. 18-10, Lady Rams over Lady Royals. Engler. She's going to get all the way. She dishes it to McGuire. McGuire up with the layup at the buzzer. Reese McGuire cuts it to 6. Lady Rams 18, Lady Royals 12. We'll be back for your halftime show right after this break.
He takes the Tostitos, fakes left, goes right, and dives into the salsa. Now that is how you bring home the snacks.
What is he doing?
Preparing for his next career as a commentator.
Isn't he young for that?
All the best players get broadcast deals these days.
Bill's Mafia is going absolutely crazy down here. Isn't that right, Billy? So true, so true. Back to you, Josh. Back to you. And let's go down onto the field for the coin toss. Doesn't get much better than this.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside Upper Sandusky High School. I'd like to take a minute out to thank our sponsors this evening. Chris Daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Wilson Tires Company. At Wilson Tire Company, we sell new and used tires, provide tire services to customers in Upper Sandusky. No matter which location you visit, we'll provide that. Wilson Tire Company is the best when it comes to tire service and alignment. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. The Kimmel Corporation. Kimmel Corporation is a fourth-generation family-owned and operated company. We understand your business isn't just your business, it's your life. That's why we've dedicated ourselves to help companies like yours look and perform at their very best. First Federal Community Bank, banking locally just got a little easier. Spherion Mid-Ohio, let us help you build the career you want or the awesome team you want. We build real relationships with you so we can understand what you need and get it for you fast. Frito-Lay, we are driven and inspired by our purpose. Food that matters for life's moments. We'll be back right after this short break again for halftime stats and analysis.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Bank back inside Upper Sandusky High School, the mountaintop, where the Lady Rams lead the Lady Royals 18-12, and we welcome you inside the Kimmel Corporation halftime show. Quick stats to go over. I mean, field goal wise, Upper Sandusky has 2 field goals, 2 threes, 16 rebounds, 12 turnovers, 3 fouls, and they're 8 of 10 from the free throw line. On the other side of that, the Lady Royals have 3 field goals, only 6 boards, 10 turnovers, 6 fouls, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Really our big difference we're going to see here. 8 of 10 from the free throw line. All 10 of those free throws have been attempted by Valoria Stowers after offensive rebounds and going back up for a finish. 4 of 6 from the line for the Lady Royals. The 2 threes are crucial. I mean, if you look at the numbers, this is a 6-point ball game, and Upper Sandusky has knocked down both triples in the ball game. Wynford's attempted several, haven't been able to connect yet. And then on the rebound, on the boards, a 10 rebound advantage for the Lady Rams over the Lady Royals. And majority of those rebounds in that advantage are on the offensive end. You feel like when you're watching the game, every possession that the Lady Rams get is a multiple shot possession. They're putting something up. It's ending up in the hands of Stowers or Iles or Walton on an offensive rebound. Just a hustle play, too. They're not out-rebounding it. It's right place, right time. Bounces to them when they're out on the wing, or it bounces to them when they're trying to cut for a zone. Now, I will say Upper Sandusky really changed the game there in the second quarter. Wynford switched to a little 3-2 zone, and Upper couldn't really find a rhythm offensively after they made that switch. We'll see if they kind of see what they need to do. Sitting up here, you see they're running a 3-2 zone. They feed that ball to the free throw line. If somebody cuts backdoor on the opposite side, as we'll look at some first half highlights here, if somebody cuts backdoor on that backside, they're going to have a wide open layup because that defender's collapsing. So we'll see if Coach Vince sees that, which I'm sure he does. That's why he gets paid the big bucks to coach girls basketball, is he sees those things and he's going to make those adjustments. And on the Lady Royals side, who's going to step up other than Grace Stucky to put some points on the board? You can see the offense goes through her. They have a very talented freshman in Meredith Engler that runs this offense. It runs through her. She brings the ball up the floor regardless. She breaks the press well. Who's going to do something else offensively, as we've got about 45 seconds left here before second half action begins. 9-4, 7-4, 3-3, 5-2. Upper Sandusky at 5-2 in the conference. They're not out of this conference championship race yet. They still have to play Colonel Crawford again. They still have to play Buckeye Central again. Both of those teams have been proven to be beatable. The Wynford Lady Royals at 3-3. If they can pull off a couple more upsets, they're still not out of the conversation yet. So this second half is going to be very, very important for both teams, as we're 10 seconds away from second half action. That's going to end it for the Kimmel Corporation halftime show as we prepare for second half action here from Upper Sandusky High School, where the Lady Rams are going to start with the ball and an 18-12 lead. It'll be fun to see where we're at come second half. What are we going to do offensively for Upper Sandusky? If you're Wynford, looks like they're going to stay in it. Are we going to stay in that 3-2 zone as Walton's going to get it across the timeline, and we're going to begin third quarter play. Iles, Walton in the corner. She's going to hoist the 3-ball. Just short. Stowers almost gets the rebound. Instead, it ends up in the hands of Wagner, who gets it to Engler. Engler looking for a screen to Stucky. Engler. Spin move. Stucky in the corner. She'll hoist it. No good. Rebound by Stevely. Great offensive board by Stevely. Stevely goes baseline. Unable to finish. Rebound by Wagner. She's going to go up. She finishes Katie Wagner with the first 2 points of the second half, and it's for the Lady Royals. 18-14. Lady Rams now lead as Walton gets it across. Newman in the corner. Stowers. Back to Walton. Newman. Stowers, great backdoor cut. Iles. Walton again. Kinley back to Walton. And there we seen the first time they had that backdoor cut. She just didn't get a clean pass to go finish. Iles in the corner. Stowers. Newman. Walton. Kinley. Iles. Iles going to go all the way herself. Kicks it out to Walton. To Newman in the corner. She's going to hoist. Unable to convert, but there's that offensive rebound again. Stowers with the left. She can't convert. Kinley. Iles. Walton, ball fake. Kinley. Kinley's going to get all the way. You heard that smack all the way up here. That's going to be a foul on the Wynford Lady Royals.
On Wynford, number 15, Grace Stucky.
Great penetration there by Kinley. She got around her defender. She got slapped on the way around. That's going to be on Stucky. That's going to be her first. Team first of the half. Walton gets it back from Iles. Dribbling all the way around the perimeter. Kinley. Back to Walton. And again, perfectly content to just continue to pass the ball around the perimeter until they get exactly what they want on the offensive team. As that's going to be stolen away by Engler. She's going to look to go all the way. She goes up. Can't finish. Another rebound for Stowers. There's the run out. Gets to the hands of Newman. Iles. Iles is going to go all the way, and she's going to get the hip check on Wagner. Cadence Iles is going to go to the line for two.
Fouls on number 45 for Wynford, Katie Wagner.
As we'll take a look at that one on the replay. Iles gets by her defender. Tries to step through. Wagner just with the hip check there. Iles is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up. No good, Iles. Still 18-14 Lady Rams over the Lady Royals. Iles attempt 2. Up. Good. Cadence Iles splits the pair. 19-14 Lady Rams lead the Lady Royals as Stucky's going to bring it across the timeline. Grace guarded by Cadence. Engler. McGuire in the corner. Great defense there by Kinley. Wagner, she's going to look to go to work in the post. Engler. Tried to get it inside to Wagner. Threw it a little bit too far. She wasn't able to get the hands on it. It actually goes off of off of Stevely. It's going to be Lady Rams basketball and another Lady Royals turnover. Tried to get it inside. Great defense by Stowers. Just a great job as Iles almost loses possession on the other end. Gets it into the hands of Walton. Stowers. And I tell you what, if they're going to continue to let Valoria have that shot, I almost wish she would take that little short corner shot because they're not stepping out on her at all when she catches the ball in the short corner, as that ball is going to be turned over by the Lady Rams. Ends up in the hands of Engler. Stucky. Wagner working hard down there trying to get a feed. Stevely. Backdoor. Stucky. Catch. Finish. Grace Stucky. 19-16 Lady Rams over Lady Royals. It looks like we're going to have an Upper Sandusky Lady Rams timeout. We're going to have a 30-second timeout as you see that great backdoor cut by Stucky. Catch, finish at the rim. 3-point game. Wynford hasn't changed their defensive game plan at all. And they've held Upper Sandusky to 5 points out of the gate here. Sorry, 3 points out of the gate here. And Wynford's kind of starting to maybe find their stride a little bit offensively. So 19-16, very, very low-scoring contest here. But it's a great defensive battle by both teams. The bottom of your screen, you can catch upcoming OH Report games, both boys and girls. And again, a quick reminder as we get back to action, don't forget we've got Centerburg at Northmore tonight and Fredericktown at Cardington tonight. Kinley, Iles in the corner. Skip feed to Walton. And I tell you what, they cut to the middle as Newman catches it. Upper Sandusky does a great job of cutting to the middle. but nobody tries to cut back doors. That's going to go to Iles. Newman in the corner. She's going to hoist another one. It's going to be good. Addie Newman deep in the corner. 22-16, Lady Rams over the Lady Royals. Engler. Great defense by Walton. Switched off onto by Iles. Engler, the freshman. McGuire. Katie Wagner gets inside, unable to convert. Cadence Iles fights for the rebound. Pushes it up to Walton. Stowers in the corner. Iles. Skip feed in the corner to Walton. She's going to catch. We know she's going to shoot it. And she's going to knock it down. Grace Walton. Another one from deep in the corner. 25-16 as the Lady Rams are starting to find it from long range. Stucky with the ball. Wagner, McGuire, back to Stucky. Great backdoor cut. Katie Wagner gets the finish. 25-18. Great find by McGuire. Walton. Stowers. Skip feed. Iles. Ball fake. Walton again. Kinley. Newman in the corner. She's going to catch. She's going to hoist another one. She can't knock that one down, but there's another offensive rebound. Ends up in the hands of Walton. She can't knock it down. Nobody at all down there in royal blue to get that one. Kinley gets the rebound, can't finish the layup, and you're going to have Engler looking to push, and we're going to have a foul on Walton. That's going to be her first, team first of the half. As you see her just kind of stick her hand out. Looked like both ladies there kind of stuck their arms out a little bit, but they're going to call that one on Walton. Wagner, or Stucky, looks to go inside on Iles, and we're going to have a foul on Cadence Iles. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be her third. Team second. Stucky's going to step to the line for 2 more. More importantly, Cadence Iles has 3 fouls with 1:44 left to go here in the third quarter and an entire fourth quarter still to play. Stucky knocks down the first, 25-20. The Lady Royals are continuing to keep this within striking distance.
Stucky has 1 shot.
Knocks down them both.
Second attempt is good.
Kinley. Stolen away by the freshman Engler. She's going to bring it all the way down the floor, and it's going to be taken away by Grace Walton with the long pass to Stowers. She's going to go up. She's going to finish Valoria Stowers. Defense turned into offense on the great steal by Walton and the outlet pass to Stowers. Engler. Iles. Steve Lee in the corner. Iles on defense here. As we're going to have foul number 4 called on Cadence Iles. Just a little bit too much body there as they tried to go around her. It's a little bit too much body by Cadence. And it's going to be her 4th, and she's going to have to sit at least the rest of this period. As Swartz checks in for her. Wagner, Stucky. Guarded by Walton. Engler. Wagner in the corner. 3-ball up. No good. Rebounded by Walton. That 3-ball was attempted by Whitmire.
Fouls on Wynford, number 33, Alexis Stevely.
The foul's going to be on Steve Lee.
Substitution.
That'll be her second, team third.
Kenna Caldwell. She is in for Meredith Engler.
Walton brings it up. We're inside 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Kinley. Again, the Lady Rams perfectly content to hold for one shot here. Newman going to look. Walton's going to look to get all the way to the hoop. She's going to kick it out. And again, the Lady Rams are perfectly content, holding for the final shot. Ends up back in the hands of Walton. 15 seconds to go. Kinley, Newman, Stowers, Walton, Kinley, 3-ball. Good! Leah Kinley from the left wing to close out the third quarter and give the Lady Rams a 30-20 lead. Upper Sandusky Lady Rams 30, Wynford Lady Royals 20. That's going to do it for the third. We'll be back for fourth quarter action right after this quick break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside Upper Sandusky High School as the Lady Royals are going to start with the ball. Engler guarded closely by Walton. Grace Walton has just been a menace on the defensive end tonight. Side to Wagner. Wagner looks to go to work. Fall away jumper, Katie Wagner for two. The Lady Royals are still here, and they're still going to fight. Stowers tries to get a Finscali. It's stolen by McGuire. She's going to look to go coast to coast. She pump fakes. She can't finish. Steve Lee, offensive rebound. 2 more points for the Lady Royals, and that's a quick little 4-0 run. They're only down by 6. Kinley to Walton. Newman in the corner. Stowers. Finscali. Back to Walton, to Newman in the corner. She already knocked one down. Great feed inside to Stowers as we're going to have a foul on Engler. Great feed by Newman looking inside for Stowers. Great catch, and Stowers is going to step to the line for 2 more on the evening. First one's up. No good. Stucky and Whitmire check back in for the Lady Royals.
There is 1 shot remaining for Stowers.
Second one's up. Unable to convert. Rebound by Whitmire. She gets it to Engler. 3-ball up. It's good. Caldwell knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 1-possession game here. 6.5 to go in the fourth. Stowers step through left hand. Valoria Stowers is having a great night tonight. And it's back up to 5. Engler. Trying to get to Stucky. Guarded by Walton. Stucky gets it back. She's going to go up, and she's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Stowers. That's going to be her second, team 4th. Grace is going to step to the line for 2. First one's up and good as Grace Iles is going to check back into the game. replacing Finscali. Second one's up and good. She knocks them both down. We're back to a 3-point game as Walton gets it across the timeline. Iles has to play careful. She does have 4. Kinley inside to Stowers. Outside to Iles. Iles is going to look to go all the way. She tried to feed it to Stowers. It ends up in the hands of Whitmire, and she's going to be fouled by Grace Walton. That's going to be Walton's second, team 5th. As Whitmire had a full head of steam just trying to get all the way to the hoop, and Walton stepped in front of her and said, nope, you're not getting 2 free points on my watch. Engler to inbound. Up top to Stucky. She looks to get all the way to the hoop, and she's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 more free throws, as that foul is going to be on Finscali, her first, team 6th. Stucky's going to go to the line for 2. First one's up and good, and I tell you what, Upper Sandusky's got themselves in a predicament here. If Stucky knocks this down, it's a 1-point game. And every time from here on out, when the Lady Rams commit a foul, the Lady Royals are going to the line. She knocks it down. 32-31. The Lady Rams lead by 1. Kinley with the ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's great defense by Whitmire, but it's going to stay Lady Rams basketball. Walton. Newman. Kinley in the corner. Walton trying to get back to the ball. They're trying to feed it inside. They get it inside to Stowers. Iles hoists the 3-ball up. No good. And it's going to be Lady Royals basketball. Just a little bit short there by Cadence. And a great box out by Katie Wagner on Stowers. She has dominated the offensive glass tonight. And that was a phenomenal box out by Wagner to prevent that offensive rebound. Lady Royals with the ball, 5-10 and counting, down 1. Engler. They get it down low. Try to get it to Wagner. McGuire back to Engler. Engler's going to pull up from the elbow. Unable to hit. Stucky. 3-ball. Bottom. Grace Stucky. The Lady Royals have a 34-32 advantage. Walton. Stowers in the corner. Kinley. She's going to look to get all the way. She kicks it to Newman. Newman's going to hoist one. Unable to knock it down. Rebounded by Caldwell. And she's going to be called for a double dribble. It's a turnover by the Lady Royals. Lady Rams ball. 4:21 to go. Lady Royals with a 34-32 lead. What a fourth quarter these Lady Royals have had. Down by 10 to start the quarter and have battled their way all the way back to take a 2-point lead. Walton with the ball. Iles. Iles is going to look to get all the way to the hoop. She's going to kick it in the corner. Newman. Newman back to Iles. Iles is going to look to get there again to Walton. Walton to Kinley. Kinley with a spin move. Great pass to Valoria Stowers. The spin move by Kinley. The feed to Stowers and the layup. 34-34. Engler. Stucky. Corner to Whitmire. Back to Engler. As the student section and crowd starting to come alive here at Upper Sandusky High School. Stucky trying to get it to Engler. They're all over the floor. Walton and Wagner are going to be all over that ball. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Lady Rams basketball. Iles gets it into Walton. Iles still in this game. 3.5 to go with 4 fouls. Iles now with the ball. Kinley. Newman. Iles looking to get a post up. Kinley. Stowers tried to feed it to her. Couldn't quite get her hands on it. It ends up in the hands of Engler. Stucky. Gets a screen from Wagner. Gets it to Wagner. Katie gonna look to go to work in the post. Spin move. Fall away. Can't finish. Rebound by Stowers. She's gonna look to outlet. She gets it to Walton. Walton. She's gonna get fouled. It's gonna be on number 10, Meredith Engler. It's gonna be her third, team 5th. As you've seen her just get a little bit too much there of Grace Walton. Newman's gonna catch, she's gonna fire a 3-ball. It's gonna be no good, but she's gonna get fouled. Addie Newman's gonna step to the line for 3 free throws. On the box out, McGuire got just a little bit too aggressive.
The foul was on number 11, Grace McGuire. It was after the shot, so the tip-on will be on the side.
Okay, so they're gonna call it after the shot, no free throws, Upper Sandusky basketball. It was after it was released and it wasn't on the shot. She didn't hit her hand, she got her on the box out. So it's gonna be Lady Rams ball in the corner with Newman. Gets it inside to Stowers. Stowers looking to go to work in the post. She does go to work. She can't finish. She gets another offensive rebound. Valoria Stowers has been an absolute menace on the glass tonight as she's going to step to the line again, and that foul is going to be on Wagner. That's going to be her 4th, team 7th. So now you have both teams in the bonus the rest of the way out as Stowers knocks down the first. She's got 15 on the evening. Knocks down them both. Huge free throws by Stowers. And the Lady Rams have a 2-point lead with 2:20 to go. Stucky. Engler. Floater. She gets fouled. It's going to be on Stowers. That's going to be her 3rd. That's going to be team 7th. Meredith Engler, the true freshman, going to step to the line for 2 free throws with a chance to tie the game. Up and good, as pure as it gets by Engler. Second one's up, knocks it down. Not a bit of pressure on that freshman. She knocked those down as cool as the other side of the pillow. Iles with the ball to Newman. Stowers sets the screen, gets it to Kinley. Kinley gets it to Iles. Again, Iles really wants to look to go to work, but she's got 4 fouls, so she's got to be careful, as does Katie Wagner now. Kinley with the ball fake. Steve Lee steps in to help. It's going to be thrown out of bounds by Kinley. It's going to be Lady Royals basketball, and we're going to have a Lady Royals timeout. But first, this replay, yeah, I mean, she was trying to get it to Iles, and Iles didn't really think the ball was coming to her. We've got a tie ball game. Let's remember, it was 30-20 at the end of the 3rd quarter. It's been a 16-6 quarter so far in favor of the Lady Royals, and most of that damage has been done inside the paint. What more can you ask for? Tuesday night hoops and the N10 basketball. And let's not forget, these shots you're seeing right here, these are the first 4 shots of the first quarter. A turnaround by Wagner. I mean, it's Katie Wagner, Steve Lee with the fall away. Everything's in the post. And if you notice, and I noticed it, Iles is not on the floor at that time. for any of those possessions. As we have Lady Royals basketball to start out of the break. Engler picks up her dribble, trying to get to Stucky. She does. Grace with the ball. Back to Engler. Caldwell, Stucky. Stucky's going to look to get all the way. She does. Great defense by Stowers. Ball's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay Lady Royals basketball, as these ladies, as you'll see on this replay, brought to you by First Federal Community Bank, are fighting for this game. It means so much to them on a Tuesday night. Engler gets it into Stevely. Stevely's going to step through, pull up. No good. Rebound by Stowers. She gets it to Walton. Walton going to look to push, as Grace Walton does. She wants to get up and down the floor quick. She gets it to Iles. Iles is going to step to the line for a 1-and-1, as that's going to be a blocking foul. Moving her feet. She did not quite get there in time. That foul is going to be on Whitmire. Iles is going to step to the line for a 1-and-1 with 1:06 to go, as Wagner's going to check back into the game. She also has 4 fouls on the evening. Iles knocks down the first. The senior does not feel the pressure one bit. Second one up, short, rebound by McGuire. She's going to look to push. She's going to get all the way to the hoop. Jump stop, can't finish. Iles gets the rebound. And we're going to have a full timeout by the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Reese McGuire does a great job. She jump stopped when she probably could have just went all the way to the hoop and took a layup. So that's kind of one of those, as a coach, you coach it up. Hey, great job defensively. Way to hustle, way to get the rebound on the free throw, way to run down the floor. Next time, just go take a layup instead of jump stopping from 6 feet instead of a layup from 2 feet. Now, again, while we're in the timeout, let's not forget we have a Joe show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And also tomorrow night, we have Fredericktown at Cardington, which I have the pleasure of going to be a part of that game with my good buddy, as we all call him, K-Mac Trav. He'll be there with me as well. And there's also 2 games tonight, starting at approximately 7:30, with Centerburg going to Northmore and Fredericktown going to Cardington. Just kick back, relax, and enjoy some Tuesday night boys and girls basketball. 58 seconds left. Lady Rams basketball. Lady Rams have a 37-36 lead. Walton. Iles. Iles is probably who they want to have the ball in their hands at this point, with free throws potentially being needed. Walton gets it to Stowers. Stowers gets it to Walton, to Iles. Back to Walton. They're going to be content to just let this clock run. The Lady Royals are going to have to foul at some point because there's no shot clock in high school basketball. This is one of those situations where do we kind of wish there was, as there's the foul. Or it's going to be a timeout. I'm sorry, no foul. We're going to have a 30-second timeout by Upper Sandusky. As I was saying about that shot clock, Upper Sandusky crosses half court with about 45 seconds to go, and they can now essentially dribble this clock out without attempting a shot. Now, I'm not saying you need to have a 24-second shot clock. These are, 14 to 18-year-old kids. But even 45 seconds, even a 60-second shot clock, don't allow these teams. You'll see it all through the year as you watch us live and free at every game we go to. These teams are going to try to dribble the clock out. It doesn't matter if there's 45 seconds left or if there's 3 minutes left. If they have a lead, they're going to try to dribble it out. And I understand the foul game, but you only get 5 fouls a game, ladies and gentlemen. You can't keep fouling, as they're going to get it into Walton. Walton's going to get fouled by Engler, and Grace Walton's going to step to the line. Now, here's where we're at, though. Grace Walton steps to the line and knocks both of these down. It's still a one-possession game. It only gives the Lady Rams a 3-point lead. As Wagner's going to check back in for McGuire. Little offense-defense going on there. Walton knocks down the first. Tell you what, she's a sophomore, but she's going to be a lot of fun to watch for these next 2 years. Second one's up. Rims out. Rebound, Cadence Iles. And that foul is going to be on Katie Wagner. That's going to be her 5th. Katie Wagner has fouled out of the game with 6 points. She's been their best rebounder. But there's that right place, right time that we've been talking about all night long. Cadence Iles just, there was no attempt to go up to the glass, which is fine because it rimmed out. You didn't know what was going to happen. She steps towards where Wynford's going to be inbounding the ball, and then the ball just kind of lands in her lap. What more can you ask for? Iles needs them both. First one's up and good. That makes it a one-possession game still. 3 points. This one's crucial. Good. Cadence Iles makes it a 40-36 ball game with 24 seconds left. Wynford gets it to McGuire. McGuire's going to go coast to coast. It's going to be blocked by Stowers. Great defense by Valoria Stowers on this end to block the Reese McGuire shot attempt. As you're going to see here on the First Federal Community Bank replay, straight up, uses her height, uses her length, and just prevents the layup from happening. And Cadence Iles is going to step back to the line again for 2 more. This will essentially close the game out. She misses the first. She makes the second. 5-point ball game, 17 seconds left. Upper Sandusky is not going to let Wynford get this ball in easily. It ends up in the hands of Engler. She's going to push it up the floor. Engler's going to cross over. Kicks it to McGuire. McGuire's going to look to get to the hoop. She's unable to. Ends up in the hands of Kinley to Iles. They're not going to foul. That's going to do it. Cadence Iles is going to dribble it out. Your final here from Upper Sandusky High School. The Lady Rams 41, the Lady Royals 36. We'll be back for our MVP interview and post-game stats and analysis after this break.
He takes the Tostitos, fakes left, goes right, and dives into the salsa. Now that is how you bring home the snacks.
What is he doing?
Preparing for his next career as a commentator.
Isn't he young for that?
All the best players get broadcast deals these days.
Bill's Mafia is going absolutely crazy down here. Isn't that right, Billy? So true, so true. Back to you, Josh. Back to you. Now let's go down onto the field for the coin toss. Doesn't get much better than this.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
High School gym with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP senior Valoria Stowers, 18 points, 10 plus rebounds tonight. And not only that, but 12 of 14 from the free throw line. I had asked you before, you said that's the most free throws you've attempted in the game. Was that the game plan tonight, was to be physical and attack the post?
Oh yeah, definitely, because I feel like they're pretty equal in like posts. Like our posts are very equal with them, but yeah, just be aggressive and go up whenever you get the ball.
And how important was it for you to step up? They really shut down, Cadence had an off night. Grace hit a couple threes, but she didn't have her best night. How important was it for you to be that person, to be that senior leader that was able to step up and help your team keep the lead and get this hard-fought win tonight?
Well, I just had to step up and kind of just encourage my teammates a little bit more than if it was just me and Cadence alone. So yeah, I just had to step up, be the leader out there, help them out.
Awesome. And coming off the very tough loss that you guys took Friday night at Colonel Crawford, a game where you led late in the game and ended up losing in overtime, how important is it to bounce back with a win against another conference foe in Wynford, who just came off a big win themselves over Buckeye Central?
It was really important to us because we are working for a lot this season, and that just wasn't in the plan at all to lose to that team. So bouncing back, yeah, it feels really good.
All right, and as you know, we give you the opportunity to give a shout-out here on the OH Report. So parents, family, friends, teammates, whoever you want to shout out, go ahead and look in that camera and give them a shout-out.
Hi, Mom. I love you so much.
All right, that's awesome to hear. Thanks again, our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, Valoria Stowers, senior forward for the Lady Rams, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Phenomenal game tonight.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too.
We'll be back for post-game stats and analysis after this quick break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside Upper Sandusky High School for the Kimmel Corporation post-game show. Great game here tonight. Upper Sandusky leads 30-20 going into the fourth quarter, and they hold on to beat the Lady Royals 42-35. Great, just a phenomenal effort from both teams as we're going to have a look at stats here real quick. Wynford dominated inside. I mean, their first 4 or 5 baskets of the fourth quarter were all inside the paint. As you see, 8 field goals to Upper Sandusky's 5. The big difference tonight is that 3 ball. Upper Sandusky hits 5 threes, 3 from Grace Walton, 1 from Addie Newman, 1 from Leah Kinley. A huge rebounding edge, 29-12, 17 plus 17 on the boards for Upper Sandusky. Turnovers are kind of even, fouls are kind of even. Upper Sandusky shoots 16 of 24 from the free throw line. Wynford goes 12 of 14. So, I mean, really, statistically, the biggest difference in this game is the 3 ball. Yes, Upper Sandusky out-rebounded them. Upper Sandusky also had more turnovers. Upper Sandusky had less fouls. Upper Sandusky shot more foul shots. But everything else kind of balanced itself out just based on those field goals alone. It was a lot of fun to watch. I'm excited for the next game that we get to go to. But we're going to wrap it up. That's the end of our Kimmel Corporation postgame show. If you want to have some fun tonight, kick back, relax. After listening to me, hop on over to Facebook or YouTube. YouTube Channel 4, main Facebook page. Centerburg at Northmore. I got to see Centerburg boys play the other night, and I know what Coach Tackett does there at Northmore, so that one's going to be a lot of fun. And also, we've got Fredericktown at Cardington. I was there for Freddyburg this past weekend. Freddy's really good. Cardington's always going to put up a fight. So jump on over to that one and check that out as well. That's going to do it for our Kimmel Corporation post-game show. Again, I'm Josh Banks. Adam Thompson, my director. Justin Wilson on camera. It was a great time working with these guys. We're going to have a great rest of the night. I hope you have a great rest of the night. Come back and join us again for our next broadcast. Again, our final, the Wynford Lady Royals fall 41-35 to the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. We're leaving Upper Sandusky. You guys have a great night.